Nigerians don't read, Lagosians don't read, Africans don't read.
We don't like to read.
So please, don't let that be you, because I'm coming for you. Your story will be here.
And you see me, you're doing.
Hey, what's happening?
I've always been scared of buying Lagos land. Oh, I mean, you should be scared as long as it's Lagos.
Buy with fear and trembling.
Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of my Real Estate Shege Story. And my name is Ella and...
My name is Realtor Zee, your plug for the best real estate investment deals.
And on this episode, we're here to, share some real estate shege stories that you people are going through, because, it cannot be me. It cannot be me. Please, if you've not subscribed, please subscribe. And if you're new to this place, please, welcome.
I'm waiting for you.
Yeah, we hope.
Where have you been?
Exactly.
Yeah, subscribe.
We shall hope that one day, your own story will not be here.
But if, you are just coming, so you probably have experienced
one of those things.
To want to share with us and all of that.
Now, you know how we roll. Realtor Zee will, pick a number, just any random number. And I will read the story. And then Realtor Zee will drop some wisdom nuggets. You get me? Now, without further ado, let's get right into the video. Realtor Zee, how are you?
Presence, man.
Oh yeah, let's go. Pick a number.
I'm scared to pick today. All the numbers where I pick for my episodes.
Something else.
Since the people are going through. Okay. Let's do... What year are we?
2024.
24 divided by 20. Sorry. Massive numbers. We're in a leap year, Abi? Mm-hmm. Okay, so then let me go with number 4. Leap happens every 4 years. Cough.
Are
you happy?
Because I'm ready to read.
I read now.
I've always been scared of buying Lagos land. You should be scared. As long as it's Lagos, you should be. Even if it's clothes you want to buy, you should be scared. But I did some research. Honestly, I've always been scared of buying Lagos land, but I did some research and bought a property with a C of O, knowing that's the highest title. After buying the property, I needed to take a loan with the property, and I submitted my C of O, just for me to realize that the C of O that the seller gave me was for another property. And the property I actually have, it didn't have C of O.
So wait.
I'm going to take a breather because
Do you know where the seller is first?
Because if we grab you,
that's the first question. Do you know where the seller is? So
the person said I took him to court, sha.
Did you win? Or they're still in court? Most like they're still in court.
It's like they're still in, because
see, that's the problem. The money you should use to verify, you will use it in court. You will spend the money. That's a rule of real estate. You must spend the money. It's just a question of where you will spend it. It's either you spend it, to verify, you spend it on expert, or you spend it in court, or if it's a house, you will spend it on maintenance, or you buy bad house. But, okay. So, I think this person is very lucky. And I'll tell you why. Because if the problem is his land does not have CO of O, he can process it. It's just, he's going to pay for it. But you see, if the problem now is that he does not own the land safe, that's another, that's
another story entirely.
He go rewrite it. Please kindly rewrite Shege Story. If that's the case, you get updated Shege Story. But if so, that's an angle to it. Mm-hmm. But if it's just that the person actually owns the property, but the property does not have a C of O, then that's an easier, not necessarily easier, but at least you have the land. Just process it.
Can you give an estimate of how much?
Well, so this depends on, first of all, the size,
okay,
and the location. Okay, since Lagos, but it's still going to be fairly expensive, right? The size and the location. So there's no, constant thing for it. It's just the time it will take to process it, and the processes, right? The time and the cost can take him like 1 year. 1 year is even. What am I saying? 3 years sometimes.
For C of O.
It's more than pregnancy period. You will give birth to a new land. Never see anything. But I mean, I'd like to say something online now, but if I blow tomorrow now, you will come and look for this video. Come and cut and destroy my ambition if I'm become Minister of Housing. So, but let's leave it for this. So this is it. How could he have avoided that? Like I said, let me clarify something.
Okay.
First of all, CFO is not the highest title. Just putting that aside. I don't think it's the highest title. I just like to say a very good title, right? Okay. Because technically, there's no difference between the CFO and the governor's consent. Technically, I mean, in terms of weight, right? And the other good title is not the highest, sure. That's not the the focus of this. But what I think I need to clarify is, you see, the fact that something has a C of O, just like you said. So let me clarify. When I have a land, let's say this land, bring that. Let me say for example, the other one. So let's say this is the land you bought.
Okay.
This land is in Ekpe, or no, let me use a place. Yeah, let's use Ekpe. Great. When you go and apply for a C of O, you don't apply for a C of O, generally. I have to take. The government would actually come to that property at some point before they issue it. Government should actually come in the car. I don't know, but can we come Minister of Housing tomorrow? Please don't cut this video. Don't spoil my career. So this is it. So they'll come and they'll check everything, and then they'll give the C of O for this property. Okay. So every C of O is tied to a particular property. So what happens is, when you want to buy a property, and let's say they are lying, so this property, let's say, doesn't have a C of O, or let's say they've given you a C of O, how will you represent C of O? Close this finger. This lab is C of O, like this. Don't point to me. Anyways, this is C of O. This C of O. Let's say it has C of O. So now, me as a person, I have two properties. This one has C of O. This one does not have C of O. So let's say this property is in Apuli Egba. So I don't know how much property is there, but let's know it's not that cheap again. But let's say it's relatively cheaper than this one. So let's say this is a 50 million property, this is a 10 million property, and it has a C of O. What happens is, most people, when they want to scam, right, you as a buyer, you ask for C of O, and they will give you the C of O document, which will be valid. You see the point? Sorry. It still be valid, can't have finished that. Okay. But it won't be valid for this property. So they will take the C of O of this property and show you, like for this one. So you will check it, it will carry my name, it will carry everything, but the thing is that it will not, it's not for this property. And usually, you can drop it now.
Thank you.
Usually, when you want to take loans like that, banks usually would prefer you to bring C of O governor's consent. They would almost never give you a loan if you don't have those documents and all of that. So, back to what I said. So, that's where the challenge is. So, how do you do this? When you want to verify your C of O, you need to verify the authenticity of the C of O. First of all, that it's a real C of O. Then you need to identify the location of the property of the C of O that has the C of O. Those two things. So what many people do is they do the first one. So they just check, is it a real C of O? And the answer is yes. But is it a real C of O for this property that I want to buy? That's where you now see wahala sometimes. Serious. So, there's been several cases where, when I'm inspecting documents for my clients, I get to that point, I say, let me see your C of O's. Let me see your C of O. And then we take it, do some check with the land bureau, and then we find out that the C of O is not for that property. And people have bought it. And they will sell it at a C of O price. Now, the problem with that self is sometimes there could be a dispute on the land. And then another person will go and process C of O before this person. And so all people that have bought into that estate, they'll come for this, come on this program. Right, so that's what I think you need to do. Every time you want to buy property, you shouldn't just verify. Every document must be tied to a location. Every document, even the receipt. You bought land from so company, which land? Because it's possible I give you a receipt that you actually gave me 10 million for a land. But the question is which land? So every single point of documentation must carry the exact location that you are buying. It's not just enough to have them. You must have the exact location. That way you find out that you don't have to come into things like. So this was actually one of those avoidable things, problems that you encountered. So if I were to give you an advice, take it a step further. Go and check. Verify if that person owns the property, the property that doesn't have a CFO. Now, if that person owns it and that person has sold it to you, and you have the deed, you have the survey, and you have everything, then you can process a CFO on it. And for that bank loan, 50, how much is the value of the land? I don't know the value of the land do. For that bank loan, maybe you can meet OP.
OP, this give loan.
You just want to form like a big, you don't know.
Please don't, in case.
So I'm giving OP free advert now. Please, don't go to pay again. Tell them to come to us to pay for. I don't know. No, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you can find a financial institution that doesn't require collateral. See, please, I'm not giving financial advice. So before you come and look for me, I've answered your question. That's the end of that's where this show is to read. Before you come and hold me now. Anyway, so that's that about that. I hope this helps, right? So over to you.
I really hope this helps, just in case, because I know that there's something with Nigerians. They say Nigerians don't read, or Lagosians don't read, or Africans
we don't like to read.
So please read
or pay somebody that can read. There's no problem not be able to read. It's all right. But if you can't pay somebody, pay a lawyer.
The thing must be read, just so that important. You avoid story that burn the chest. You get me? So we've come to the end of this episode. If you've not subscribed, again, subscribe.
Yes.
Because I'm coming for you.
And your story will be here soon.
Yes, your story will be here. And you see me in your dream. Please,
wait.
You won't see me in your dream before you see me now.
We should open a new category for people who watch this channel, or people who do not subscribe,
but they are
and eventually not enter trouble. And then the trouble they entered is an episode we have done.
Oh,
if you are like that,
please don't let that be you.
Special signing up form for you.
Don't let that be you. So thank you so much for watching today's episode. And if you have any real estate shege story you'd like to share with us, please leave a comment, or you can send us a mail or send us a DM. Just anything. Anyway. We just want to hear it and we'd like to share it. Not to laugh at you.
To empathize with you.
Yeah, to empathize with you, so that people can gain from your pain.
Sure.
And until the next episode, I remain Ella and
I remain Realtor Zee, your plug for the best real estate investment deals. See my voice. You know I have my own voice for that thing.
I know.
Realtor Zee.
It's very nice.
Shout out my Zee. So no problem, guys. See you on the next one.